The Scottish play is coming to our state, but since we're not inside a theater, it's okay to say the title.
This year's Greater Hartford Shakespeare Festival will be putting on Macbeth. And we have two of the stars, Meg and Gwyn, who plays Macbeth, and Kiera Sheehan, who's taking on the role of Lady Macbeth, to tell us all about it. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, we're happy to be here.
So you guys go back to the school, the University of Hartford.
Yes, we do.
Is that where you met?
Yes.
What a wonderful friendship.
Yes.
And I want to know one thing. Is studying for Shakespeare different than studying for other acting forms?
I would say
Very different.
Yeah.
And did you major in Shakespearean acting, or you majored in, as an overall?
We majored just in acting. However, we had the opportunity to go to London and study Shakespeare for about 8 weeks, was it?
Yeah, it was a Shakespeare intensive over in London.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So you really learn the inner workings and the language, because Shakespeare basbasically created a new language through
for
his
sure.
plays.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So wherefore art thou?
How are rehearsals going?
It's going great.
Great, very exciting. We're finally in Tech Week, which means we're in full costume. All the lights and sets are ready for us.
I mean, we open tomorrow, so.
You open
Wow,
tomorrow.
it is
All right.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
What
Tomorrow
time?
night?
It is at
7:30.
7:30.
Okay.
I'm going to plead ignorant. I don't know too much about Shakespeare or Macbeth.
Okay.
Can you fill us in a little bit about the storyline?
Of course. You have ambition and tragedy and a little bit of humanity in there.
You're talking about my parents' marriage. I wanted to know about Macbeth.
Well, does your parents' marriage have any witches and magic?
Well, my father would.
I think he's not watching right now. Tough crowd over here. But there is this struggle that Macbeth has, right?
Absolutely. You have somebody who desperately wants power, but also has this fight for humanity, wanting to be human, but also I want it all, and just that inner struggle that he is dealing with in that, and you see what that can do to a person.
That's really incredible. And you're both veterans of the festival.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. This is
Yes.
not your first rodeo.
Yeah, so I actually was in Macbeth when I was 7 years old with Capitol Classics. Yeah, my parents are the co-founders and artistic directors of Capitol Classics. It's Jeffrey and Laura Sheehan. Yep, so I grew up in the theater around the festival. And I was in the Scottish play when I was 7 because my parents were in it and my brother was in it, and I wanted to do it too. And so I played a young Macduff child. I had no lines. I was in one scene, and I had a blast. And ever since then, I got bit by the bug, and I've been doing it ever since, doing small roles throughout high school. And then once I got into college and started getting trained in acting, I started performing, kind of working my way up through the company. And then Meg joined us first for Merry Wives of Windsor in 2019, and then we've both been working with the company on and off since then.
Yeah, that's great. And is this play that's opening tomorrow outside?
It is outside, however, we know with the forecast coming up there is some rain. We do have a space indoors, so do not worry about the rain. However, if there is a rain performance, you are welcome to come back with your ticket and you can come and see it again.
You might, I'm knocking wood for
Yeah.
you. You might be okay.
And what is it like performing outside versus inside? What is that experience like?
Really magical. My dad likes to say that he feels reminded every time we perform outside that we're under the same moon and stars that Shakespeare's actors were performing under.
That's a very good point.
That's very moving.
The Globe had an open ceiling for the open roof for the theater, and so they were performing under the sun and stars and moon every night, and we do the same. And there's something, especially this play, there's a lot of wilderness and magic in the play, and the forest moves and the witches are casting spells and being outside. And the beautiful University of St. Joseph campus has a lot of nature and gorgeous campus. So
And we're looking at one of the pictures behind us.
Yes.
Bring your own chair.
yes, bring your chair,
Okay.
bring your dinner, your picnic, your
experience.
Bottle of wine.
bottle of wine,
Okay.
3 bottles of wine. Yeah.
And what about the staging of the play? Do you change it up a little bit, being that you are outdoors?
So it's a little different. We do have our stage outside. Every year's a little different. Sometimes we'll go out into the audience and play. Not so much this year, but it transfers pretty easily, so you're not missing too much other than the wonderful aspects of nature and being outside when we do it.
Other than Macbeth, do you have a favorite Shakespeare? Other Shakespeares?
I think Romeo and Juliet takes it for me. It's a classic for a reason.
Yeah,
It's beautiful and tragic.
What about you?
Much Ado About Nothing, which
Much
I
Ado
was
About
here
Nothing.
for last summer.
This picture.
My high school
wow.
report card.
That's a very good one, too.
Well, we can't thank you enough for being with us.
Thank you so
Thank you
much
for having us.
But you are
Break a leg tomorrow.
Macbeth.
That's me.
That's pretty cool.
And Lady Macbeth.
Yes.
Yes.
That is
yes.
wonderful.
So
Thank you so much
the
for being
show
with us.
opens tomorrow.
Yep.
And it runs through July 30th. The performances Thursday through Saturday start at 7:30, Sundays at 5:30 with some opening acts as well. Tickets are available at capitalclassics.org. And once again, we appreciate you coming with your busy schedule, your tech schedule.